Canadian Savings Goal Calculator. Whether you're saving for time off, a down payment, or another milestone, it helps to see what your plan could look like over time. This short tutorial walks you through the Savings Goal Calculator on the RHN CPA website. It's a Canadian calculator that shows how your monthly savings, rate of return, and inflation assumptions work together, and how much you'd need to save each month to hit a target by a set number of years. We'll cover what to enter, how to read the chart and the detailed report, and how to use the results as a starting point. This tool is for education only. It's not investment or tax advice. For advice tailored to your situation, talk to a qualified professional. Let's get started. Where to find the calculator? Open the calculator from the RHN CPA website. You'll see the title Savings Goal Calculator. The page explains that you can plan for goals like a sabbatical or a house down payment, enter your savings plan, and view results graphically with a detailed report when you want more detail. Keep the page's disclaimer in mind. The calculator is a self-help tool for illustration. It's not meant to replace personalized advice from an accountant or financial advisor. Entering your information. Work through the inputs from top to bottom. You can type numbers or use the sliders. Savings goal, enter the dollar amount you want to have at the end of your plan. That's your target balance, not today's spending need, but the nominal goal at the finish line. Target years to save. Enter how many years you plan to save toward that goal. The slider lets you adjust the timeline. Amount currently saved. Enter what you already have set aside toward this goal. If you're starting from zero, that's fine. Enter zero. Monthly savings. Enter how much you plan to contribute each and every month. The definitions on the page note that the calculator assumes contributions are made at the beginning of each month. Expected rate of return. Enter the annual rate of return you want to assume as a percentage. The tool compounds that rate annually. Remember, real returns vary. The definitions may remind you that markets go up and down. Use a number you're comfortable testing with, not a promise of future performance. Expected inflation rate. Enter the average inflation rate you want to assume over the long run. This helps the report explain what your goal might mean in today's purchasing power, not just the headline dollar amount. Calculating and reading the results. You will notice as you update values, your results are updated in real time. You'll see a short message under the buttons, for example, how soon you might reach your goal based on what you entered. That line updates with your inputs. To the right, the savings plan by year chart shows two scenarios side by side for each year. One scenario is often blue, is your current monthly savings plan. The legend may say that saving that amount per month exceeds your goal or tracks towards it, depending on your numbers. The second series, often in green, is the monthly savings required to meet your goal exactly over your target number of years. Compare the bar year by year to see how each path builds. For the full picture, click View Report. The report opens with a written summary. It may say you could reach your goal early compared with your target years or right on time. It often compares your current monthly savings to the amount you'd need to save each month to hit the goal in exactly the years you choose. It can also translate your goal through inflation, for example, what the dollar goal might be worth in today's dollar, given the inflation rate you entered. Read that as context, not as a forecast. Below that, you'll see the same savings plan by year chart, then a results summary table. That table lists your savings goal, target year, amount already saved, monthly savings, expected return, inflation rate, your total after the target period on your current plan, and the monthly savings required to meet the goal in exactly that many years. Then you'll see savings results by year, a year-by-year table with balances for both scenarios, your current monthly contribution and the required monthly contribution. That's useful if you want to see exactly where each path lands each year. You can print the report or hide report when you're done. Try changing one input at a time, maybe your monthly amount, your timeline, or your rate of return, and click Calculate again. That shows how sensitive your plan is to each assumption. Important reminders. This calculator is a starting point. It uses the numbers you enter. Real life includes taxes, changing income, fees, and uncertainty. The results are not a guarantee. For Canadian-specific planning, how this kind of saving fits with TFSAs, RRSPs, and your broader retirement picture, use our retirement and savings resources on the RHN CPA website. We'll link to that guide in the description. When we publish our RRSP deadline and contribution article, we'll link that too, so you can connect this tool to contribution limits and timing. Thanks for watching. For more calculator tutorials and retirement content, check the links below and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.